Library Makerspaces for Engagement and Exploration. My name is Kyrie Litteral, and I am the Library Media Specialist at Ashland Middle School in Ashland, Kentucky. The action plan. Our hope was to create a makerspace opportunities in the library as a way to reach all students, giving them the chance to explore and create during their library time. We have 697 students within 3 grade levels. Our library schedule is open, allowing teachers to schedule their classes for any day of the week. The maker stations funded through the KVET grant included 3D printing station, the 3D pen, the stop motion animation kits with modeling clay as the medium, as well as wood burning pens and a laser engraving machine. The action research. Each student was given a survey before utilizing the maker stations to get an idea of their experience with the tools or mediums. The results we found were shocking. A large majority of our student population had not ever worked with clay, used a 3D pen, designed and created with a 3D printer, used stop motion software. Of the 452 students who have had access to or used our makerspace areas, only 43 students had ever used the 3D printers, and those were used within their STEM electives. 12 students of the demographic had used a 3D pen, and only 14 students had worked with modeling clay in an art elective. None of our students had ever worked with or used claymation software. The plan continues. Of the 5 MakerStation areas, 3 have been completely successful. The handheld wood burning pens, the 3D design pen, and the 3D printer. Students have not been able to use the engraving machine as of yet due to needing a ventilation hood system. This machine emits smoke and can cause the smoke alarms to activate. We did not anticipate this setback, but we've ordered additional components to correct this issue. Students have greatly enjoyed designing creations with the clay. However, they have been hesitant to use the claymation software. With that said, it's my belief that they have chosen the other tasks to enjoy just due to the short time constraint that they have within the library. I'm hopeful that with repeated visits, they'll be more inclined to try this software, and I'm also going to be showing some examples of videos to encourage their use with that software. So here are some of our maker spaces in action. So we have a couple of our students had designed clay figures with the modeling clay. We have here on the left-hand side, that is our clay creation station. In the far back of that picture, we've also designed a game with the modeling clay so that they will be more inclined to use it. They spin that wheel and then they design a clay creation with the topic that's highlighted on that spinner, and they compete against their friends. So we were doing that to encourage clay creations, and then hopefully they could turn that into a claymation creation with the software. On the right-hand side, we have a couple of students trying out the wood engraving pens. Over here, we have our 3D pen in action. So the middle picture is a bicycle that was created with a 3D pen. On the right-hand side, we have one of our students creating a bookmark. These are our creations that were created with the 3D printer. So one of our makerspace stations is an art bar, and we were struggling to get our markers propped up in a way that would be easy for the students to see and grab. And so one of our students had the idea of let's print a 3D stand. And so they used patterns that had already been created, but they found this octopus stand, and they were really excited about creating this. So we gave it a whirl, and this is what they came up with. And it works amazingly, as you can see in those pictures. On the right-hand side, you see that we have been exploring with and trying out different patterns of chess pieces. So the students found a pattern for a 1920s model chess set, and they tried that out, and it was really successful. Some of our other makerspace pictures, these are pictures demonstrating those wood burning tools that you just witnessed in a previous picture. These kids are getting a safety talk from me on the left-hand side. We have had some trial and error with that, but they've got the safety talk, and then they were creating with those pattern stencils and those different tips that can be changed out to give you a different look. Right here we have our students picking a design that they will then create with the 3D printer. You can't see it in the picture, but they ultimately decided they were going to go with a model car of a Lamborghini. So this is their choice process.
So we're doing the usual, taking our hub in.
Bernie Sanders, if he wants it. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. That. Oh, that's I like the first one.
And that is the end of our presentation. As you can see, our makerspaces are definitely enjoyed by our students, and we are so thankful that we got the support of this grant so that we could fund those adventures, and we hope to have a lot more in the future.